As anything in skateboarding that I've done, I'm like really proud of FOURSTAR. It's a good group of guys that are like hanging out together. It's mostly not about like, you know, if you're the raddest skater, you know what I mean? It's about who you are and what you bring to the table. There's a lot of stuff like that that's important to us. We got a lot of people on the team. We got like Max Shaft, you know what I mean? And he's gonna bring you like, in his line, you'll find more of like the workwear. Shane O'Neal is gonna be like, you know, that khaki pant and the plaid shirt, you know what I mean? Malto's like a really clean style. Tony Trujillo, you're gonna get a little bit of like punk rock style in his stuff. Eric, you're gonna find like some carnigans, some more like fashion stuff like that. So I think our brand really reflects each rider, and I'm really proud of that. I think that there's a lot of people coming into skateboarding throwing a lot of money at skateboarders, and that's how they're building their teams. And I think that FOURSTAR actually earns the respect of a lot of riders, and a lot of people want to be down with it. They want to be down with a piece of what we're doing over here, you know what I mean? And it's not like we're just like throwing a bunch of money at people trying to get riders. And then there's this guy, the Frost man. I couldn't be happier with the people that I'm surrounded by, like especially being a partner with Eric, because Eric's someone that I looked up to him before I knew him, and then I was introduced by Eric through Tim Gavin, and you know, since then, like we've always been like super tight. There was a lot of history, you know, and then like when I came back into skateboarding, like Eric was there for me, you know what I mean? And that like meant a lot, like, you know what I mean? Like Eric had already, you know, he'd blown up like crazy since then. And like he took me right back in with open arms. I consider Eric one of my closest friends, you know what I mean? And that's why it's like, it's amazing to be a partner in this brand with him.
Not only with Guy and everybody else, Rick and Mike and the entire team, you know, at least for the older guys, you know, the younger guys too. Even the younger guys known for a long time now. Time's flying, but it is like a family, you know. It's we raised each other in like a very, you know, dysfunctional way, but we kind of had to, because that's who we were with all hours of the day pretty much for so long, you know, especially in our, you know, kind of later teens to 20s, and now in 30s, and it's like, but it is, you know, people like call it the family, welcome to the family, but it is, we are like, I feel like a family, you know what I mean? We've gone through it all together.
They're great people, and that's the type of people that they choose to surround themselves with, you know? And I think the other thing too is, that keeps people extremely personally invested in what they're doing.
What the fuck? That was not gnarly!
You know, it's not just a job, it's something that everybody wants all of this to do better and better and better, and like, there's no, like, everybody's glad to work long hours or overtime or whatever it takes to get the stuff done, because it's not just, I mean, it sounds corny, but it's not just a job, it's like, it's just like, it really is family, you know?
A lot goes into running a business, and like I said, we've had our growing pains.
Yeah.
But a lot of things are falling into place, and we're becoming a little bit more functional internally, you know, and getting all the right pieces in place. But that's hard, you know. Good employees and the right people, the right things. It's just not super easy in this industry.
It's really interesting too, because like we've had, you know, like our FOURSTAR team with like, you know, whoever it was in the beginning, like me, Eric, Rick, Mike, whatever. And nowadays, like we go on these trips, like we have our new squad, you know what I mean? Like the new kids, and we go watch them, and we kind of like, you know, try to install like a little bit of our vibe in there, and like watch these guys carry it on, you know what I mean? And like on some of those last trips, like seeing them get along and like having fun, it's like, it's gonna be amazing to like jump on these trips and like watch that tradition carried on through these new guys, you know what I mean?